everybody, what's happening? Oh, it's good to be making the videos again. I did my videos while I was down in Urbana, and that was cool and all. But it's good to be back. Gracie's home. We've been home since almost a week now. It'll be a week tomorrow, Monday. Shoot, I don't even know. Say the 11th, the 12th. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the 12th. Tomorrow will be a week she's been home. So, and everything's been going fine. She's eating and gaining weight, and she's already had her first doctor's appointment. So, for anybody that watches the videos and thinks they might need to be concerned or anything like that, nope, everything's great. So, but if you do get that feeling right away when you watch those videos, thank you for the, empathy there. That's a very important thing in human relations, I think it's seeing that dying off way too much, especially here in America. So let's have some fun. I've got a couple things I want to go through today and do today, and I don't know, what have you. So, first of all, there was Duke of Wales had a video giveaway that he was doing. He wanted to know what people's other hobbies were, and I kind of discussed my drinking, which has been curtailed. Oh no, interloper. It's Elijah. What are you doing, buddy? Making a video. What are you doing?
Hey.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Well, I'm gonna pack a pipe and smoke it and make a video. So.
Ooh, I want to help you make this video.
Well.
Instead of playing with my cards anymore. Because I really don't want to play with them.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll skip the pipe smoking then. I don't want to smoke with you in here. All right. Well, close the door so we don't get a whole lot of sound bleed over then.
Yeah, like bird sounds.
Yep. The outside sounds. All right. Well, since you're gonna assist me
Bird
then.
sounds are birds coming in the window.
Oh, yeah, we don't want them to fly in the door. That wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
All right.
In here.
Yeah. That would not be any good. Okay. All right. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
All right. So we've got Elijah helping here. All right. Start off by handing me this. So I was talking Duke of Wales. Had his giveaway thing that he was doing. He was asking about hobbies. This is actually one of my few hobbies that I've been doing. Unfortunately, this is how nerdy I am these days. And I highly recommend this magazine, by the way. Smithsonian Magazine. Interesting articles, intelligent stuff, worthwhile read. And with your subscription, you also get a Smithsonian membership, which gets you discounts on getting into the Smithsonian Museum and things like that, which is really cool. All right, hand me that over there. So on to the next thing. For other new pipe smokers that are going to venture out as far as the tobacco goes, if you're going to be smoking twists or getting like Ennerdale flake, which comes in a longer flake. I took and cut mine right in half when I got it. And then you want to cut up your twists and stuff like that. Cutting board, nice small one. This came in a gift set along with a small meat cleaver that I don't have with me. But works really well. Nice inconspicuous, set it out of the way. So, all right, so the next thing, I recently made an eBay purchase. So, I saw this on eBay. I'm probably going to have to clean this up a little bit, but I got this.
Needs new oil.
Yeah. It was a package deal of 4 different things. I'll show them all to you, and I didn't do a box opening because it was in a weird moment. So, oh yeah, that's what else I forgot. I'll get to that. I saw this and had to get it for my dad. We're a racing family, and I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. My Uncle Pat actually works for Chip Ganassi Racing, Charlie Kimball's team for anybody that watches IRL. So I got that. I had to buy this thing, and it wasn't very much. I only paid $26, including shipping, for everything. And with that came this neato lighter. Kind of a fancy looking thing.
Made in Japan.
Yep, made in Japan. Electronic light. Not really a pipe lighter, but a cool lighter. Works really well. A corncob bull, and a very small one at that. Compared to a tamper, that's how small the thing is. No shank, no anything, just the bowl. I'm gonna try putting a shank on there and see what happens. See if I can do any good with it. I've been reading up on it. We'll get there. The other thing was this. This is a
Cool pipe.
Wellington. You're not gonna be able to see the stuff on there, I don't think. But it does have the WDC triangle. It says imported Breyer, Wellington. From what I read, they're not. Yes, it's a cool looking pipe. It's got nice rustication on it, which I had to clean up. I gave it a nice deep cleaning. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this and smoke it yet, or if I'm gonna give it to my dad for Father's Day, or what I'm gonna do. I'm not certain yet. But it's not a bad looking little pipe. From what I've read, there's nothing really too particularly special about them. They're not collectible really, or anything like that. But I don't know. I think it's a nice little thing, and it's a military mount there. And I guess it's inside. It's similar to like a Peterson system pipe, where there's like a reservoir to catch the moisture. So, but yeah, I think it's an alright buy, and considering it was $26 for all 4 of those pieces, I don't know, I think it was worthwhile.
Make sure to subscribe.
Subscribe. Oh, thank you. Where did you hear that at? Huh?
One of my kids' YouTube videos.
Oh, one of the kids' YouTube videos. Oh, okay. There you go. Well, maybe that's what I've been doing wrong. I haven't been asking anybody to subscribe. So now he's asking you to subscribe. So, next order of business is a beginner no-no. And that's going to be kind of the next thing I touch on when the next section of this video. I'm going to do a couple things here. This is a big-time no-no, and I did not know this when I first started. So, this was my very first, like, decent-ish pipe that I got. Or at least it looks decent, right? It does look like it. I paid, I think, $25 for this off of Amazon. But here's the thing. It is made from rosewood. Now, there are other types of wood pipes that you can smoke besides briar, but rosewood is not one of them. Rosewood actually contains toxins, and once they get hot, they can actually poison you. It's not going to kill you, but it's not good for you. So, other newbies out there, pay attention. Don't make this mistake, because that was $25 down the drain, and wow, yeah. A well-constructed pipe. It's rosewood. So, big no-no. Don't do that.
Yeah.
All right. So, that's it for those things. So, I guess now I'm going to stop the video and move on to the next section. I'm going to go ahead and do, I think I would say it is kind of a, I don't know, exercise in being more aware of my methods as I'm smoking a pipe and doing different things. And I was kind of thinking about this for a while. You got people like Mutt and Chop Piper and Bradley from Stuff and Things. and a couple other guys that have done like, you know, pipe packing and pipe cleaning and things like that. And I think it's good, kind of like a not that I'm experienced or anything like that, because I haven't been smoking a pipe that long, but I think you know, along with throwing this out there for other newbie pipe smokers, it also makes me more pay more attention to what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video and get set up, and I'm gonna do some pipe packing and some pipe deep cleaning. So here we go. All right, so I've got my pipe, I've got my tobacco, which is some Dunhill My Mixture 965. Got the tobacco right here. I got my pipe. So got my little Dublin. That's the shape of this one. It's called a Dublin. So
let's get started.
take a little pinch of tobacco here. And let her fall in there. That's why I'm using the tray today. I use it sometimes, but not all that often.
Yeah.
Gently tap some in there. Throw a little more in there. And push her down in there. It's about halfway or so. You'll want to, you'll want to take a pipe and stick your finger in on your own anyway, and see how, see how deep it is. See how, get the feel for the depth of the bowl, so you know how far down you're pushing. And also,
yeah, we got Dracula pipes.
Yeah, I'll get there, buddy.
And
so you take yourself another little pinch there. Just gonna gently work it in there a little bit.
Well, I'm not supposed to touch the tobacco.
That's right. You're not supposed to touch the tobacco. Why is that?
Because it can make me sick.
Yep. Why can it make you sick?
Because it has chemicals in it.
Yep. You remember what the chemical is called? Nicotine. Alrighty. You're packed in there real well.
See?
And you should still feel a little bit of kind of sponginess to it.
Yep.
I don't pack it all the way totally up to the rim. I give her a little turn like I learned from Mutton Chop. I'm sure other people have done it, but that's where I learned it. And there we go. We're all packed up.
Yep, that's how we pack a pipe.
So, next we'll move on to some cleaning. All right, so some cleaning basics. First thing, towel or something. I use the towel. I usually do this at the kitchen table. I use the towel to protect the table. Get your hand out of there, fool. Crazy. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Silly. Silly person.
All
All right, the next thing you're going to need is, number one, something to
Really
clean the pipe with. I use this because it's grain alcohol. It's very powerful grain alcohol, and it's not really very good for drinking. It's actually kind of dangerous to drink, so I don't drink it, and I never would. The next thing,
it can make you sick, and you can.
this I have just to show everybody. I used this to clean up the rustication on that Wellington. Just to get good deep into the rustication there. There was some
Well, that was the pipe we were
gunk.
just looking at.
There was some gunk in it, so it doesn't hurt to have like a nylon brush. You could probably use a toothbrush.
Yeah, you could use a toothbrush if you don't have one of those at home.
The next thing is some pipe cleaners. Now, for getting a good deep clean, you'll want to have some brush bristle pipe cleaners. I use Longs. They're a very popular brand. Everybody seems to trust them. I like them. I've also got these cheaper pipe cleaners.
Uh-oh. You're not talking about pipe, and no tobacco came out.
I got these 99 cents. They're called Fujima.
That's pretty cheap.
These are like super cheap pipe cleaners, and they don't really work very well because they don't fit down the stems or through the mouthpiece very well. So I use those for the deep cleaning pretty much only, and for everyday cleaning, and I use just regular BJ Long's extra absorbent. They're your standard pipe cleaner, but I also use those when I'm done to make sure that I got the pipe nice and clean. Another thing that's good to do is take a Q-tip and clean the shank, which I do. You can use shank brushes, I just have not acquired any yet. And then the next thing also is this is a worthwhile investment. $15 for this set, and you got 4 different size heads in there. Works really well, I think, for reaming the pipes. The one thing I didn't bring with me though was a flashlight. It's good to have a flashlight. So let me pause this and go grab one. Alright, so flashlight. Need a flashlight. That's so you can shine the light down in there.
See what's left in there and
inspect things, and especially for right now, you can see this one. The cake is pretty built up and kind of uneven in there, and like I was saying, these bowls are kind of small, so
make sure to use a flashlight.
I got to keep the cake kind of trimmed back on these. That way I have room to actually pack tobacco in there. I'm starting to get some build up around the edge here. Normally I'll just take my tamper.
Well, flashlights really help.
I'll take my check tool, my shovel and my check tool. Just hold it with that bevel. And just give it a little gentle scraping. I probably would not recommend this on a highly, nice finished bowl.
Well, yeah.
These are unfinished and unwaxed, so I don't think it really hurts anything to keep that cleaned off of there.
We got some other tools in here because it's our garage.
All right. So let's go ahead and get started on this cleaning.
Oh yeah. Let's get started.
We'll go ahead and do the Dublin here.
So
the first thing we'll do is find some paper towel. So we got our pipe here, and what we'll do is take our reamer, set them down in there,
and twist it.
and you can see there's actually a bevel. So we'll turn it counterclockwise. Let it scrape away some of that stuff there from the cake. Cut it back. I'm actually not all the way on the bottom of the bowl.
It was like there was a lot of stuff on that pipe.
So as I cut it down and even it out, I'll let it slide down a little bit and kind of catch the
all that yucky
very
stuff.
bottom of the bowl.
And get out all that yucky stuff.
Well, that black stuff that's in there,
It's ash.
well, that's what they call carbon cake. And it's actually good that it's in there because it protects the wood. Keeps the wood from burning. Or helps keep the wood from burning. Alright, so then you just take your flashlight and you give her a little look in there. And you guys watching the video probably can't see it in that great a detail, but it's actually pretty well evened out there.
But we can see it.
Yeah. It's pretty well evened out. I'm satisfied. So, clean stuff up here.
Anybody can see it that's not watching the video.
Alright, buddy. Here. Go throw that away for me, if you will.
Sure.
Appreciate it. Alright. Now that I've got it good and reamed out, take another little piece of paper towel, like you just had. I give it a little dusting there. Oh, that garbage can's right here, buddy. Your nice little wipe out there. Okay.
What do you mean where's the garbage can?
Right there by the door. The blue one with the black lid. So, alright, that looks fairly good. Alright, so after a quick break, and my phone needed to charge, died in the middle of recording on us. And having some dinner and going for a walk and going to the park and stuff. We are back to finish the pipe cleaning. Alright, so got it reamed out. Next thing,
Taking off.
go ahead and separate it. Look at that, we got some gunk there.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Alright, we got some gunk. Nope, we don't need those yet. Put that down. Alright, the first thing we're going to need is the bristle cleaners. Alright, so
That's pretty
if there's any
cheap.
gunk like that on there, I wipe it off like that.
That's pretty cheap if I were you.
Here, why don't you just hand me the stuff I asked you for. Hand me one of the bristle pipe cleaners. Pull one out. No, the bristle. These.
I have two.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna need more than one. All right. We take our Everclear here.
Yep. Well, that stuff
Put
you
that in
shouldn't
there.
really keep. Just shake it off.
The excess off. And then
Put it in there.
in we go. Scrub her up. Make sure we get all the way out the other side.
That had a lot
of gunk.
Yep. Had a lot of gunk. Has a lot of gunk.
All right.
That is
Nope. Now I need one of the cheap ones. Yep. Nope. That's these. These are cheap. Need one of those. All right. We take that. Wipe her out.
that also has some gunk in it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That
I'm gonna get one
right
of the
there.
longs. Yep, one of those. All right.
I remember when we went to John's pipe shop.
You do?
Mhm.
Yeah. You remember what we were getting when you were
Tobacco tins
there?
and
No,
some other stuff.
we didn't get any tins. We got
Tobacco.
we got 2 bags or 3 bags of tobacco.
One for your buddy.
No.
3 of them for your dad.
Yep. It was a Christmas present for my dad, and he really liked those, so we did a good job. All right. So now the stem, nice and clean. Mostly, I think.
Yeah, mostly.
Never hurts to run an extra one through there. They're nice and clean. Give her a blow through there. Okay, so now we take our bowl. We've reamed the inside of the bowl, and that's all we do to the inside because you don't want to scrub out your carbon cake. So,
Or else it'll burn.
once again with the bristle.
Yep. And once again, with one of these.
Cover up.
And once again, with one of these.
Oh, not yet. Yeah, all that gunk comes out of there. Look at that, buddy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Rigid.
Alright.
to get my hands on tobacco.
Yep. All right.
Because everybody knows kids can get sick if they get their hands on tobacco.
That's right.
And we did that, and we were talking about that in one of our other videos that we did.
Uh-huh.
Everybody knows
You
that,
just keep going till it's clean.
and everybody knows that I shouldn't get my hands on tobacco if any of you guys like to watch our videos.
This is something I do. I'm sure other people have done, but I've never seen anybody else do it.
Yeah.
So I take and fold that in half, and then kind of just fills up the extra space in there. Get a little bit of extra out. And also here lately, I've been taking a Q-tip
Dangerous.
and scrubbing the shank.
Okay, this is not a dirty one.
Hey, stop.
This is a clean one.
Stop that.
Everybody knows.
Look at that.
Wee, whoa. Let's see if they're home.
Okay. All right. We just put her back together. I can make sure she's lined up. Groovy. Nice clean pipe. All right, well, there you go. We have some editing to do on this one. Thanks to Elijah. So hope nobody was bothered by that. He's just being a silly 5-year-old. And for anybody that might think it's inappropriate for a 5-year-old to be involved with the making of a pipe video, he's not smoking the tobacco. He's not even touching the tobacco with his hands. He knows not to. And as evidenced in one of our other videos, he knows that tobacco is only for grown-ups. Now, I know there are some people out there that are going to say, still, it's not right. It's a bad influence on it. No, it's no different than raising a kid around firearms. You teach them the right way from the very beginning, and then, you teach them the rules and the rights and the wrongs from the very get-go. He knows he's not supposed to touch tobacco. He knows that he's not supposed to smoke tobacco. He knows that only grown-ups are supposed to do those things. Now, when he becomes a teenager, it might get a little sketchy there, but he's going to learn from me his entire childhood that, it's not okay. And he knows also that I don't inhale the smoke anymore. He knows that I used to when I smoked cigarettes, and I've explained to him that, pipes are different. I don't inhale the smoke anymore. He knows that inhaling the smoke is bad. So, unless you're his mother or his father, which I know his mother doesn't have any problem with it. So, if for some weird chance that his dad should ever see this video, if he has a problem, he knows that he can talk to us, but anybody else, don't care what you think. Sorry. So, other than that, Like it's I don't know. I think it's something. This type of video is something that all newer pipe smokers should do after, they get kind of settled into pipe smoking and doing things. Once you kind of learn the ropes. I think it helps to be more aware of what you're doing and pay more attention. You get used to doing something and you do it. But when you got to slow down and explain to somebody else what you're doing and why you're doing it, makes you a little more conscious of what you're doing. I think it's like a good exercise to do. So the other new pipe smokers out there that haven't done that kind of video, let's see it. Hey, who knows? You might have thought of something that even the old schoolers haven't thought of. Or maybe you got a different angle on it, different twist. Teach us other new pipe smokers something, and maybe even teach an old dog new tricks. You never know. Sure, I haven't, but so. Hope it's been informative for you, and if not, I hope it was at least entertaining. Till next time, take her easy.